Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. As the title states, this is 2022 part 2 in my new scribble and dot honeybee A5 dotted journal. Wow, that was a mouthful. But yes, I'm finally in a brand new bullet journal and I'm absolutely loving it so far and I can't wait to start using it. I love how the dotted page is just on two in your face. I love obviously the thickness of the pages. If you've been here, you'll know I've been struggling with see-through pages for the last, 8 months or so. So yes, I've upgraded. But yeah, I generally love this bullet journal. It's in my favorite color. So here we are, just getting right into it. Starting off with my name. I saw something on Instagram. Don't remember who it was, but if I remember, I will tag the person in my description box. But yeah, I thought this is actually really cute. If you can see, I'm just doodling some really small flowers and leaves and things like that in lots of different colors. The fine liners that I'm using, again, I don't remember where I got these from. I've had these for many years. Again though, if I do find out where they are from, I will link those below, and of course I'll link any other materials that I've used in my description box. They are not affiliates, so I won't get anything for them. I'm just generally sharing them because if you're interested, it's easy for you to find. So the theme I've gone for the start of this new bullet journal, and also for my June theme, just because I thought it was going to be just easier just to stick with one theme, is don't know what you call them, but a gridded background and florals on top, and you can see that my nails also match. The only downfall about doing my nails way before I start filming is that they start chipping away or things like that. So you'll see over the course of the video, well, if you notice, that some of the colors of my nails do change because I've had to redo them, things like that. But yeah, they all stick with the theme somewhat. So this theme was actually something that I had planned in my mind a couple of months ago, and then I actually saw someone on Instagram do the exact same theme, and I was like, oh, it's so nice to see it down on paper before I've put it down on paper, but actually I've taken a lot of inspiration with it and then also put my own little twist on it. That person, I believe, is called wow, I should have had this all planned out beforehand, so I'm so sorry. But that person is called Living Letter Plans on Instagram. She does beautiful floral spreads, and I'm always in awe whenever she posts something new. So I've taken some of my inspiration from her. So unfortunately, there was quite a few mistakes that I made in this setup. Let me know if you can spot them. The biggest one coming up, but actually I was able to cover them up with some paper that I'm also using in this setup. So you'll see that shortly. I don't know what I was thinking though. I wasn't. And the mistakes happened at the time that I hadn't really planned or sketched out what was going to be there, and that's what happened. So note to self, sketch out everything before you go over it in pen, but if in doubt, just stick over it and you'll be all right. So I was contemplating whether to just continue with my 2022 setup in my old bullet journal, but what I thought was going to be helpful is because I know I'm going to use this new bullet journal quite a lot, and I didn't want to have to carry two journals around and continuously have to flick through. So some of the pages that I did at the start of 2022, I've either changed a little bit or just carried it over into this new journal. And just maybe change the dates from like June to December or something like that. So I've also done tabs as well, so it's easy for me to see. So this first setup here, because we're going into the 6th month of the year, so halfway through the year, I thought it would be good to have a mid-year check-in. So if you remember my 2021 end of year reflections, I looked at triumphs and refinements, which is something that inspired me by Reflect with Raksha. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. Again, she is on Instagram and also YouTube, so do check her out. So yes, I got inspiration from her. So I used also a future log, again starting from June to December. I'm not sure how long this bullet journal will last me for, but we'll just see. And I got some new 0.1 pens also, and they make everything look so much better. I think I got tired of seeing like really thick black lines all the time, so 0.1 perfect size for the mini things that I need to do. So if you've reached this far, then I just want to say thank you so much, and I'm hoping you are going to continue to the end of this video. If you are liking this so far, please like. If at this point you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I would really love to have you follow on this bullet journal journey with me, and comment below, just say hi, where you from, anything like that. And also, what are your must-have new bullet journal spreads? So comment below what those are, and I'll look forward to seeing them. So next up, I have my routines page where I will write down my ideal morning routine and evening routine, and then to the right side, my ideal weekly schedule. So from Monday to Sunday, what ideally I would like to be doing on each individual day. Just keeps me accountable, keeps me on track. I've realized that I'm a routine person, but also I do get too stuck into a routine, and it really discombobulates me if I come out of routine. So I'm trying to be a little bit more flexible with my routines and know that this is just my ideal schedule. So some weeks it might not go that way, and that's completely okay. Some days might not go the way that I've written down, and that's also okay. So I really got to try and remind myself of that, but it's really helpful just to have an ideal week. Noticed that actually I haven't done any headers for any of these spreads. One, because I know what they are, and two, because I've got the tab. So you'll see that at the side of each tab I've written down what the spread is for. So this one here is my travel spread, and it's where I write down any travel plans, any budgeting that I need to do, dates, things like that. And then when it comes closer to the trip, then I'll create a separate spread for that, and then it will be more detailed with like my packing list, things like that. I also plan to start putting like Polaroids in my bullet journal for when I've gone away, so do look forward to seeing that as well. So this page here is my self-care page, where I have divided the page into 6 categories. So the main categories of self-care, rather than having a section for each weekly or in the month, I just thought it was just going to be easier to have a double spread where I'll just jot down some ideas in each category, so that if I'm feeling low or really want to focus on my self-care that day or that week, I can easily come back and flick through this list and see what I can do. Another fail, the writing for the headers in here fail, but I will go back in and fix that at a later date. If you are interested to see how I start using some of my spreads, you can follow me over on Instagram and TikTok at _my self-care planners. So you'll see a bit more detail of how I really start using these spreads. So here I'm actually setting up my faith page, where for each month I will decide what scripture I want to read. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you know that I also sell planners and journals, so I'll use this alongside my prayer journal too. This section here I might change again. As I'm watching this now, it is growing on me, so we'll just see. For those of you who are new here, I'm also studying part-time. So for those of you who also study, this is my study plan or uni plan for the next term. So that's from October to next year, July. So each month I will just write down what dates I'm attending uni, if I have any assignments or presentations or anything like that. Hopefully by the end of next year as well, I will be in placement, so I might use this space to also write down my placement days, times, any notes as well. So now we are on to the last spread of this 2022 setup. My June plan with me will be up next week, so please hit that notification bell so you do not miss it. So this page here is my quotes page. So if you remember from, I believe, October, November time, I had a quote page that I at first didn't think I used that much, but now I'm really missing it. And sometimes I'm on Instagram and I see quotes, I'm like, oh, that's really nice, then I screenshot it and then I completely forget about it. So this is just a place to just collect some of those quotes that are really meaningful for me and really inspirational. So that's why I've got this spread here, and once this is filled up, then I'll just create another one as well. as we are about to get into the final flip through of this 2022 setup, I just want to thank you so much if you have gotten this far. And like I said, my June plan with me will be out next week, so do hit that notification bell. If you're not already subscribed at this point, then what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button also, and give this video a like if this is something that you enjoyed too. Thanks for now, and I will see you in the next one.